Alright, hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Marley here, and welcome to The Witcher 3. This is probably the most exciting thing I'm going to be recording in a very long time. I'm going to explain slowly as I work my way into the game here how I'm going to be doing these episodes. So I'm going to be playing on Death March, which is the hardest difficulty that I know of at present. It's going to be very, very difficult. I have tutorials. We're going to have show tutorials off as well. Because I've actually played the game for about 4 hours. And what I'm going to be doing is Witcher 2, import Witcher 2 save game. And we'll go down to the bottom. And we will use my Witcher 2 save. Which was here-ish. Is this the one I want? No, this is the one I want. This one. It's one of these two. I believe it's this one. We'll go with this one. Anyway, yes. Quickly before this starts, these are going to be an hour long. They're going to be going up every other day, more than likely. There may be one every day. There may be one every 3 days. It depends ever so slightly upon how busy I am and stuff. I'm playing the game on nearly max, like pretty high settings, but I bumped them down quite a bit so that I can record really smoothly. I'm also only doing this at 30 FPS because recording this game on 60 without some sort of god tier PC is actually like bordering on insanity. I will shut up when talking starts, trust me. So yeah, Witcher 3. Incredibly exciting times. Oh, that's just brutal. Oh god, still makes me excited though. Like I played this just last night. I played like I played for about 3 or 4 hours maybe, and it's still exciting just thinking I'm going to do it again. So the plan is that I'm playing through it already on the hardest difficulty, with the idea that I'll then be able to come in and record a relatively smooth playthrough, following my footsteps, so to speak. That's the idea anyway. This bit's cool. Badass. So a little bit of backstory about where I am with the games. I've beaten The Witcher 2. I have a friend who's told me lots of things about the Witcher games. He's read all the books and stuff. He's a massive Witcher nerd. I have not beaten the first game. I've played the first couple hours of it, but then I got really busy and other things took priority. Because the first game is a little bit janky. I know it's beloved and whatnot, but I wasn't too pressured at the time. I'll probably go back to it after this, I imagine. I think that was the real reason, is like I got too close up to this. But yeah. That is not a phone call I'm willing to accept right now. That is just not okay. I've got Yennefer's to be scouting. Buzz in. Rough tree and Scarrow. Should also mention that I'll be like doing a little bit roleplay kind of play. Like I'm not going to put on crappy gear because it's good. Gotta look badass as a Witcher, man. Them's the rules. Them some saucy legs. That tattoo's from the second one. God, I forgot about that. Oh, yep. Cheeky.
don't find that amusing.
If he was having a dream here, surely he shouldn't have the tattoo. Well, I guess he sees himself as he is today with the tattoo.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Indeed. Bitch. Bitch. I feel like it needs to show you. I feel like the game feels like it needs to show you Yennefer naked here, so that you want to go after her. She looks like the girl out of The Mummy. Don't know if that's just me though.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Oh my god, it looks amazing. Look at that. I think we can actually see her training down there, can we? We can. In the bottom left. Just about. That's incredible. What a game. Oh, it makes me excited. I can't believe how excited I am, considering I've already beaten the game. Man. Alright. Let's get this key and go train some little girl. Feels weird having such free control in this game as well.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Not sure how old Geralt's meant to be in these ones, actually. Like in the actual game. Come on.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Indeed. I think we spoiled her.
We've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us.
One of us.
I'll see you below.
Let's go, boys. This is our time. Wrong.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
so badass. Some sort of circus.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
I can't do that.
All right. Take off the blindfold.
She looks like a
You've
boy.
got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations?
She a dwarf?
Though in your shoes, I'd fear
Or just a
Vesemir more than
child.
a Strigger.
Can't tell.
Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
Maybe she's a short person.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
No.
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
I just couldn't be bothered to do the running, maybe. That is a messed up face.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword.
Knowledge.
At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
Wrecked.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing
Maybe
the
she is a
fundamentals
dwarf.
or go right to free training?
Let's go with the
Should
fundamentals.
work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Here we go.
Draw your sword, Geralt! Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking. Done.
Position, Ciri. Footwork.
Slow as a fly
Ow.
trapped in
Fuck that one up.
ebony. Do it again.
I'm actually just doing this combat tutorial because I just want to make sure that I've nailed it all. Like, I've been doing okay in the combat so far, but we are playing on the hardest difficulty setting, right?
Parry. Ciri, see how
Come
Geralt...
on, come closer.
And the game is pretty like difficult as far as things go.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Alright, almost. The combat in this game is pretty much just a revamped system of
Bring the day
the.
to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
Oh, that's not Quen. Quen's my baby.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Alright, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
This is probably the second most useful one I've come across in this game.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move by one inch. Throw him off. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
What's throw the bomb? 3?
Come on. Tom
No, that's
Ford,
food.
enough.
C. I actually don't know the command for throw a bomb.
Stop showing off, Geralt.
Let's just look up controls. Did give me the control there, key bindings. See, look, I haven't actually got to use bombs yet in the game. We're learning things. Select hard.
What the blazes are you doing?
I don't know how to throw the bomb, dude.
What now? Tomfoolery. Enough.
Where am I throwing the bomb? At him? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, right? I actually legit don't know how to throw this bomb right now. I'm legit confused. It's like none of the controls will be working. Are working. That's bad. G? Nope, and G.
Tomfoolery.
T?
Enough. Who's next?
Middle mouse button? Ah, middle mouse button. Fuck. I didn't see that. Oh, that one up there, huh? How do I aim at that? Wait. Yeah, how do you aim at this? Guess you just hold it down, it goes. Oh, there we go. Bombs are definitely different to the other ones. Oh, sheath my sword. Chill, 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 bro, chill, chill. Oh, damn. She owns. Glad I did that. Now I know how to throw bombs. Look at that.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
Such parkour.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet. Ciri?
Siri.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
I wonder if I have my speakers on, if it keep turning on my iPhone. Ooh. dun, dun. That's some spooky shit. Temeria. It's no longer Temeria though, is it?
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
Holtest be dead.
About?
Take forever to explain.
God almighty.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Rather not talk about it.
Gotcha.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter.
Squeaky chair.
How
It's
about
squeaky.
that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
We're gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Tee-hee.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it.
Ghouls. Right. Let's bust out the Quen bad boys. And let's battle us some ghouls. This fight's like... It might look like I'm being incredibly defensive, but... We really can only afford to take like 1 or 2 hits. Before we're in deep shit. It actually feels really bad doing the combat at 30, like as opposed to 60. One thing about ghouls is they regenerate health when they're out of combat, so you really have to stay like aggressive on them to a point. You know, you have to make sure that you're the one keeping up the pace on them. Oh, I saw him, but I didn't think it hit me that quickly. I need to just back off a little bit here until my Quen's back up, really. A lot of the early fights are just going to be playing incredibly defensive with Quen for the most part, honestly. In fact, we may have messed this fight up a little bit. Hope we can get around here good, yeah. The combat in this game is definitely, like, it feels familiar. Like, I'm definitely better off because I've played The Witcher 2, but it's definitely different. Like, it feels a lot different to the other game in terms of just like the speed of it. Like, it's a lot more fast-paced from what I've done so far, and like the bits where you have to be like situational, they've really like bumped up the level of the. We'll take a little bit of the ghoul stuff. I don't need to loot too much more.
Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
Right. If I just hold left shift here, he'll follow the road, which is really cool.
As they prevent epidemics.
It's nice.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
But yes, the combat's like, I don't know, it's nice.
It's not exactly
I've noticed a lot more active sign usage for certain monsters,
Radovid's
which is really
realms,
cool.
Don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
God damn, Radovid. I believe there are some drowners down there. I need to mark that because there's a point sometime soon where I'm going to need some drowner brain, I think. It's used in the brewing of Swallow.
Slow now.
Which is a pretty important potion for a lot of fights.
We going?
Only thing is that the drowners are of a pretty high level. So we'll have to like prepare for that fight. Go research their weaknesses or something. That's a Griffin, boys. Got him. Old man got hit.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
What a fantastic haircut.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
I'm a nice man.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me.
Barely grazed.
Sure. Could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know. Straight from a cellar.
Mmm,
Let's
tasty.
go.
I could use one of those too. Is there anything around here I can loot? What else forget? There isn't, is there? Let's just get back on the horse.
Run, Roach.
It's very early in the morning. We
So,
set off. I guess we got attacked by
Griffin this
ghouls though,
close to
didn't
the
we?
village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest to the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Well, the game's frozen. Okay. Is it actually frozen or? My bitrate's dropped. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. The game actually just crashed. It's done that once or twice on me. It usually seems to be when it takes its time, like loading into new areas and stuff. I don't know.
Faster.
I've been pretty good at saving though, so it should be okay.
So,
Luckily, I've not saved there.
Griffin this close to the village.
I actually have to eat food and drink here, by the way, because on the harder difficulties you don't regen health. By meditating, you have to eat. So,
Maybe it's the war.
yeah,
Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy
better keep my
sometimes.
vitality up.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
Just run into that child. Nice one. Nice one. Just run through the goose. Also nice one. Oh, whoa.
Freak.
Whoa there, Roach.
Go, go.
Fuck you with your freak business. Thought the game had frozen again there. Got a little bit scared, to be honest.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Batter the shit out of you until you do.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
We are used to it. He has a very good point.
Jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a Griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house.
Except they're
What can I
not.
get you?
See, look.
Show me what you got.
Oh, okay, she
behind
gave
the
me some
counter.
chicken legs. See, I was thinking that I could come in here and just take this shit for free, which is what I really wanted. But then she was like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, bitch, please. It's a pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin. Others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye,
Indeed.
so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. I believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thank you.
Thanks. For everything.
Nice lady. What a nice, nice lady. Guess we'll sit round the back then, where we belong, shall we?
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Sure.
Black One's been out measuring,
I'm looking for someone.
and we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Oh, kids, you don't. You don't.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Sit down. Itch. You don't go messing with no witches, kid.
There are 4 factions.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend the rules.
I love medieval humor.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Wanker.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
This guy is like a mega prick.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
Yeah, maybe.
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple.
Be surprised.
Come, let's play.
Alright,
Why not?
I'll beat your ass at cards.
Here's how it's done.
I will go first. Indeed. Clear weather. Removes all weather card, but that's incredibly useful. This is like probably the most OP card in the game, I'd say. I'll try and explain the game as we go on. I've got some really shit cards here, actually. How many 1-drops have I got on the... I think I just chose a bad card. One of my cards was bad to get rid of. That's my mistake, though. So we've got a mist, which applies to ranged combat, and we've got the frost, which applies to melee combat. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's start off pretty heavy on the melee front and see if he'll nerf us, because we've got a lot of melee. And we want him to ideally blow a melee nerf on this round. Right, so this is basically game winning here, if he doesn't have a melee nerf. Right, there we go. So now he thinks that he's going to win the melee round, but because I can clear weather him at the end, I'm like okay with this. One of them. I don't want to pass my turn just yet. You can try to fuck. We have nothing to dampen his siege unit here. I'll just play a siege unit myself because most of his firepower is in siege. So if he goes to nerf siege, it nerfs him a lot, right? I'm gonna blow my clear weather card. And hope he doesn't have another frost. If he doesn't have another frost, then this game should be in the bag. I'm going to pass my turn here. In the hope that I just have enough with 22. 22 strength is usually enough to win a round. I'd be very surprised if 22 strength here wasn't enough to win me a round. Is he going to use all of his cards, or... Oh, no, he beat me. Okay, well, he used, like, way too many cards there, though. I think he used 8 cards, right? So I have, like, a much bigger card advantage, because you only get 10 cards in the game, right? Like, that's legit it. He just played a clear weather on turn 1. That's an incredibly useless card to play. My opponent passed. How surprising. Oh wait, he's just passed. Okay, wait. I just need to win then. There we go. GG. Shouldn't have played that card. I wasn't thinking. North draws an additional card. Let's play a ranged unit. Don't know if there's a way I can see his cards or how many he's got actually. Never entirely sure. Let's just play these 2 and then pass because we've won. There we go. See, this is what I mean by forfeiting the first round isn't a bad thing, because like I put up like a strong enough board, and in a situation where he had to use so many cards to beat it, he used blew all his cards on beating it, and I had enough firepower to just like dominate the next 2 rounds. So yeah.
Well, you've a knack for this game.
Indeed.
If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Gwent actually really surprised me. I thought it was a very simple game at first, but then when I sort of saw the bluff mechanics behind it, like it's actually really cool and complex when it comes down to the actual mechanics of it.
Looking for a woman.
Looking forward to playing it way too much.
Like everyone. Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Boom! Hammer dropped.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness.
Oh, Dandelion.
Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
He runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Indeed.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Ah, look who's here.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Whoa.
Don't want your kind here.
That's such a funny concerned look.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
I don't want to get beaten up 3-on-1, honestly. I get this feeling that I might actually get beaten up 3-on-1. Oh, they're both on me now. Okay. Okay. Oh, I mistimed that one. Huh?
You'll never learn.
I need to not have locked on here. This fist fight's actually a lot more difficult than it seems as well. Like, you just get battered so quick on these harder difficulties. Like, it's crazy, honestly. One of these is going to land, right? No, none of those seem to land ever. You actually have to counter, I swear. Like, I always feel like counters is the only way to hit with this. Okay. Battered to poop. Wrecked nerd boys.
God's eye above, Emperor far away. That Griffin's a real star.
Boydemar, will you raise a glass with me? It's Durban now. D-E-R.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mirror snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
Guardian lessons. Blah 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 blah. I don't understand what you just read. No wonder it's in the Guardian. Author speaking Spanish tongue, letting out. Modest fee. Outdoor relief. Imperial. Village poor. Every week the village poor may come collect food rations. Ration will be distributed to supplicants able to document the proof of their poverty. She should be punished like any other thieves if they accept the law. The Nilfgaardian seems to be doing a really nice job, but I don't know if that's like just a front, you know. Just the invaders. I think this is about the people who've escaped to the woods, the New Order. Brother missing. Oh no. Devil by the well. Leave the rest of those there.
Chetty!
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never.
A few more things I want to check out around here before we head off. Interesting looking shack over here. I don't know. I'm excited to see if I can do well at the combat this time. It excites me more than I think it should.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
Oh, your pan.
It's always sat there empty. This hurt. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at the window, peering at the goings on. He must have known. 'Cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. He sits here listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled, what's he doing? Frying in the dark.
Frying in the dark.
So I gave it to him.
Sounded like you needed ink. Lilac berries, coal.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself.
Climb in the window, they could look at you.
Truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
Lovely.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around.
Indeed.
You should wait here, just in case.
Need to regen a little bit, honestly, after that last encounter. Need Ard for doors. So let's just... Boom! There we go. And we'll Witcher sensors our way around. Smoking pipe, don't need that. Dark steel plate and orange, they're useful. Coal, goat hide, don't really want that. Don't think it sells for too much either.
Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have. His throat. He was garroted. Nothing. And some old scars.
Fonda, Luna Shard, Dark Iron Ore, Blunt Crossbow Bolts, Torn Out Page, not bad, not bad. Some decent loot.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have you?
Must loot everything. Honeycomb, Tomorrow. I found this that looting food is something I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time doing on this difficulty setting. Let's just give these notes a quick read. What's this sword like? Is it better than my current sword? I think it is. 28. It's 25 armor piercing. Armor piercing is pretty sweet. I'll keep it for the armor piercingness of it. Where's this at? It's in here. That's the pan. Oh, here they are. That's brother missing, isn't it? Burnt papers. And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation. I ended up standing there with my pliering cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organised than that, but you... Tell the blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place of our next meeting. Ooh. Got some exciting stuff we might run into at a later date then there. Sounds pretty cool, hey? Let's go give this old lady a pan. Yo, Granny, I got your pan.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Alright, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. What are you afraid of? Oh shit, are they wolves? Yeah, I actually can't do anything about wolves. Wolves are pretty tough right now, trust me. Wolves are like a few levels higher than us. You have to... We'll give it a minute before we go tackle those wolves. They might be kicking our butts. It is true, indeed. We do not bathe often. especially our women. What's this? I don't really need rib leaf too much. Arena is really useful actually. I might try and scout a little bit of arena if there's some around here. Wow, yeah, that's perfect. Arena's like super useful. What's this? Berry fuse. Celadine. Celadine's also useful. Need to make sure I'm actively going for herbs. He's mad. We'll visit him tomorrow though. For now we're just going to pick up a few more herbs. And then call this an episode, because it's been about an hour now. Do you have anything to say? Not too many, buddy. Not too many until...
I knows. Elsa bears her rump for the Blackens. Little whore. I don't like you.
Watch it.
You don't like me? I don't like you. Fuck you.
Don't you look at me.
Don't you look at me. I'm just hiding. Goddamn peasants don't like us, do they? Well, I think that's about time to wrap this first episode up. We've had a nice little time in our little village here. We've got some more things that we're going to be wanting to go off and explore. We've got some business to attend to down here, I believe. We'll see what people have got going for us. These question marks are always things I'd like to go and check out. There's some pretty interesting stuff around this area. The garrison down here, I don't think there's any particular need to be rushing down there anyway. I'd like to get my surroundings first anyway. So yeah, thanks very much for watching the first episode. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Witcher 3. Ta-ra.